So many of us spend a lot of time in the digital space, me included. Perhaps maybe we are catching up for virtual meetings, connecting with family and friends, or just maybe we are just binging to our favorite shows or catching up on the latest development of news on the block. And it's no longer a secret that there has been accelerated use of technology among children that was pronounced during the COVID-19 pandemic. And this shift has really changed so many aspects of children's lives in the digital environment. A 2022 UNICEF report revealed that 67% of children aged 12 to 17 years in Kenya have internet access, with 27% using it daily. This widespread connectivity exposes them to threats such as sexual exploitation, cyberbullying, and inappropriate content.
There is a lot of curiosity of children, and I think that curiosity has led to some fall in the wrong hands. And then there is also someone who is outside there ready to make money through radicalization of children, through reading the behavior of children that are accessing certain website and making content that is not conducive for them because they know they will access it and they get hooked to it.
In today's fast-evolving digital landscape, children's rights are at risk. Crimes facilitated by technology have far-reaching effects, particularly in education.
There is emerging evidence that is saying if a child is exposed, particularly to long time of screen time, has a bearing on how they behave. And it has been, there is emerging research suggesting could also be leading to aspect of hyperactivity in children, mild autism in children, poor memorization in children, and the screen times brings a lot of anxiety. It means if you're a student, you may not also be able to concentrate in the class.
Live streaming apps like TikTok have faced criticism, with a BBC investigation uncovering cases of teenagers negotiating payments for explicit content through private messaging platforms. Such exposure can cause severe psychological trauma.
TikTok is a powerful tool, but also a lot of stuff are happening there. You will find out, yes, these recruitments are happening, sex predation is happening. It has direct correlation on some of the distresses these children are going through, including their wellness, mental wellness, and even physical wellness, because we understand some of the distresses, emotional, psychological distresses children go through, a part of it translates to physical distresses.
Kenya's Child Online Protection Policy and Safety Guidelines places the responsibility of safeguarding children's digital rights on all internet stakeholders, including society at large.
I encourage children to use internet, but positively.
Primary students and secondary students, we can monitor them, how they are using their internet and whatever they are browsing in, because even in internet there are some unuseful things.
It is not a good idea to allow your child use internet, especially at a younger age.
Kama government venye inaweza fanya maybe ni kusensa zile vitu chafu kama pornographic movies kama za kuuana.
And despite existing laws like the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act No. 5 of 2018, which criminalizes child exploitation and cyber harassment, gaps remain in moderating online content for children.
VPNs have come every right, left, and center. That will enable any person who knows that they bypass so many things. So you can't even control.
In the context of our region here in Kenya and many nations in Africa, you find out that kids, everything is just before them. As long as they can access the internet, they can be able to access anything, including adult sites, including betting sites. Internet is here and it has made a world like a small village, but we have not been taught enough on how we should moderate and benefit from it.
On Tuesday, the High Court sentenced a 73-year-old Dutch national to 10 years in prison and fined him 3 million shillings for exposing minors aged 17, 10 and 7 years to obscene audiovisual content via WhatsApp for sexual gratification.
Schools, I think, taking also responsibility, begin conversing with the learners very early, because there is that element where they are coming together, and sometimes just open conversations. when you have this internet, what do you use it? And getting data from them.
There is something we will always know that your child is being affected either by something. One of it is behavior change. When you see your child has changed in behavior, you need to probe and find out. And if it is gadgets, then you need to move in very swiftly and do something. Otherwise, that is a time bomb.
Reporting for K24 TV, my name is Bentura Komboka.